Okay.
But well, thank God that the technology makes it possible. At least I'm seeing you. So
yeah, I can't see you.
oh, you can see me. You're not making the effort to see me.
Yes, my technician, Dennis Fairboy, says he wants me to see you, so he's doing a few things. So, Uncle, you have another play coming up, and this one,
yes,
it's what? The Secret Code of Wives.
The Secret Code of Wives, yes.
Which is a story of determination, wit, tact, and a wife's desire to fight for what she believes is hers. It shows at the National Theatre on the 27th and 28th of November and the 4th and 5th of December at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. each day. And early bird tickets are available from now till Sunday, the 18th of November at 70 Ghana cedis each, or on 70 Ghana cedis each on *713 *5 hash. So you can get it at 70 Ghana cedis from now till Sunday, the 18th of November, by simply getting on to *713 *5 hash. And at the usual outlets, the price of the ticket will revert to the regular 80 after the early bird promotion period. For inquiries or to make an order, call 0505 546 010 or WhatsApp 0505 546 030 or email info@rovermanproductions.com. Buy your tickets now. Roverman Productions, be
the difference. And listen, the remarkable thing about the Secret Code of Wives is that it has a cast of 2.
Hey, Uncle de Asembeba.
Yeah, so you have, so there are, for 2 hours, you will not believe that only 2 people have held your attention that much and entertain you so much for 2 hours.
Wow.
Just 2.
Wow.
Just 2 people.
This one, I'm going to buy the ticket online and show it to you on Monday. So that we'll settle everything. We're settling it before Monday. So I'll buy 2. Settling it. No 2 ways about that.
My answer to that is just to do ha 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 ha.
Oh, today, this time around, I'll surprise everybody.
Well, so listen, let's make it clear to our listeners that the early bird promotion is for a certain period where you get it at a much lower price, 70 instead of 80.
Exactly.
But if you do not exercise that right to buy it now, then you pay the full price later. And this is a play that I wish every couple would come to watch, because the information there is serious, is really serious. Listen, I stumbled my way into theater, but once in, I discovered my passion and purpose. Theater has been very good to me and has taught me so much. This morning, I want to share with you some of the lessons theater has taught me and the ways in which it has transformed my life. Here we go.
Okay.
Lesson number 1, show up. The first lesson theater taught me is the importance of showing up. You may show up insecure or afraid, but do show up. And you never know what can come out of your showing up. I got my break in theater by showing up. I have told the story several times, but it bears repeating. I was not in the drama club in school because I was too timid to join. Then at a school assembly in 1972, we were introduced to a final year student from the School of Performing Arts, Legon, who was going to direct a play with a drama club. From that day, I would show up every day to watch the rehearsals through the window. And one day, when the director needed someone to stand in for a missing cast member, I was the only one available. And that is how I got into the room and got into theater. Just show up. In my drama group at Roverman, I have over 100 members. Most of them showed up never thinking that they would be selected, but they showed up nonetheless. And the good news is that they got selected. And that is the power of showing up. You never know you'll get lucky. You never know that you'll get lucky and you might be pleasantly surprised. But if you do not show up, you have eliminated any possibility of being picked. So learn to show up. I am reminded of the case of how Yao got the prettiest girl South Central has ever seen. It was the late 60s. I was in my teens and one of a number of boys in the neighborhood. One of the older boys was Yao. He had no athletic ability, which was a requirement to be accepted in those days as South. If you were a boy, you should be good at some sport, be it soccer or table tennis or athletics or boxing. And if you were not good at sports, then you had to be very good looking. You know, the kind girls will fight over. Yao was hopeless at all sports, and he was not that easy on the eye. And so he was the butt of many jokes and ridicule. He was tolerated by the big boys, but he was never treated with any respect. Then during one vacation, a beautiful girl came to South to spend a vacation with her auntie who lived in the neighborhood. She was the most beautiful girl we had seen at South at that point, and she was from Accra. Now, Winston, in those days, Kumasi boys regarded Accra girls as too sophisticated for them.
Really?
And so, oh yes, they were afraid of Accra girls in those days. So every boy at South wanted this Accra girl, but everyone was sure that he would be bounced by her and become the laughing stock of the others. And so no boy made a move. Then Yao, who felt that he did not have anything to lose, approached her and offered to show her around Kumasi. And the girl, who was dying for some excitement, jumped at the offer and became Yao's girl, much to the shock and puzzlement of the other boys. They kept wondering why the girl would pick somebody like Yao when there were far better boys available. But you see, none of the so-called far better boys showed up. Yao was the only one who did, and he got a girl. Life is only for those who show up. I'm sure Yao showed up trembling and unsure, but he did show up, and that made all the difference. Lesson number 2, be confident. Theater has taught me that being confident is power. Be confident in the way you walk, be confident in the way you talk, be confident even in the way you shake hands. In the theater, the audience can tell when an actor is not confident, and it takes a lot out of the enjoyment of the audience. But I've discovered that when the actor is confident, then even when he makes a mistake, he carries the audience along with him. Good acting begins with the actor being confident that he can play the role well. He may not be gifted or talented, but if he is confident, he is almost there. And that is true of other aspects of life. Confidence opens doors. Confidence makes people believe in you and in whatever you are saying. In the late 90s, I was selling cars and I needed an order from a high security government establishment. To get the order, I needed to see one of the big men who was proving difficult to track down. So I decided to go and see him first thing one morning. I got to the gate of this high security place at 7:45 a.m. and went past the security to the lift and rode on to the 4th floor where this big man had his office. I knocked at his door and he said, "Come in." Winston, when I entered, the first thing this big man did was to look at his watch. Then he asked, "How did you get in?" He explained later that part of the security protocols of the establishment was that no outsiders were allowed into the building till 8:30 a.m. And here I was in his office at 7:45. You see, because I had walked to the gate with confidence, the security guards at the gate had assumed that I worked there and had not stopped me. And that is the power of confidence. Venus Williams said, quote, "Just believe in yourself. Even if you don't, pretend that you do. And at some point, you will." And then Blake Lively said, quote, "The most beautiful thing you can wear is confidence." And that leads me to lesson number 3. No role is small, so always give 100%. In theater, we have major and minor roles. The problem is that a lot of actors scorn minor roles and either reject them or refuse to give it their best. But a lot of actors, A-listed actors we celebrate today, got their breakthroughs by giving a minor role 100% effort.
Sure.
In Roverman, I give people major roles to play when they make a minor role come alive by giving it their all. And I believe that this is also true of life. Do you remember the parable of the talents?
Mm-hmm.
The servant who was given only 1 talent, when his other colleagues had been given 5 and 2 respectively, felt that he was nothing but a minor character, and he despised it and did not do anything with it. But you see, it is when you make the most of the little you have been given that you are entrusted with more. Theater has taught me that even a minor role deserves the best effort that I can put in, and that has profited me in many, many ways. And Winston, that is my presentation for this morning.
Thank you very, very much, Uncle White. It's very, very important, that you've shared this with us. It would actually go a long way in shaping our thinking. Thank you so much for joining us. And this time around, the secret code of wives. Charlie, it's something.
And just show up.
Just show up. Yes, just show up.
Yeah,
be like Yao. Be like Yao. Yeah, just showed up.
It's a serious thing. The girls have to shock. Because the girl, the B, Winston.
Maybe Yao also showed up because he knew that even if the girl bounced him, the boys would not be surprised.
Yes. He had nothing to lose.
He had nothing to
lose.
Yeah,
he had nothing to lose.
Exactly. So it's important.
And so he showed up.
Yeah. Well, Sami Watakari is in here. Is looking for you.
No, I know he won't talk. He won't talk on camera.
No. Sami cannot say anything.
Fine.
But today is his daughter's birthday. Jada Asida Kumia Owusu Odame. She was born in November.
Jada will be a great woman in her generation, and she will surpass all expectations.
Amen. Thank you very, very much, Uncle White, for joining us with Food for Thought here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Now time for the Joy Business Minute, brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana, CBG. We stand with you, and NCIA Insurance, the real face of insurance.
Hi, and welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you. And NCIA Insurance, NCIA, the real face of insurance. Oil exploration in the country could face some financing challenges in the future. It's coming on the back of renewed pressure on banks to cut lending to firms operating in the oil exploration space. The Bank of Ghana is in the process of launching an automated consumer complaints management system for commercial banks in the country. The chatbot, which is a technology